Hello everybody, it's Sasha at the Revelstoke Library, and today I'm going to read you a story called Peg and Cat and the Penguin Problem. Let's find out what this is about. This looks exciting. I love penguins. Now, this book is written by Jennifer Oxley and Billy Aronson. Great. Thank you, Jennifer and Billy, for writing this wonderful book. So, here we go. One day, Peg and Cat were visiting. So here's Peg and here's Cat. They were visiting the very cool, very cold South Pole. They had come to make a snowman and to watch the animal winter games. Oh, so the South Pole is the very bottom of planet Earth. It's where the penguins live. So, what's going to happen here? These winter games. Oh, look at that. Suddenly, 4 penguins came skiing down the hill. Oh boy. Oh, they're making their snowman. Crash! Oh, sorry. Oops, my bad, said the 3 penguins. Accept our humble apologies, said the 4th. No problem, said Cat, cracking himself up. Like it? Get it? It's like no problem. No problem. Are you here to compete in the animal winter games? Asked Peg. Most certainly, yes, said a penguin. But alas, we seem to keep crashing into things. Try again, said Peg. Okay, shouted the penguins. 1, 2, 3, 4, where the penguins watch us soar. With that, they skied off super fast. Crash! Penguin, said Peg, you need help. I'd like to be your coach. You just have to listen up, work hard, and do exactly what I say. Do you think they will? The penguins skied at full speed to the first hurdle. Go over, shouted Peg. Oof, ouch. The penguin skied to the next hurdle. Go under, shouted Peg. The penguin skied towards the flags. Go in between, shouted Peg. Oof, oof. What happened, asked Peg. Well, said Penguin, as it turns out, we don't know what over, under, and in between mean. The other penguins nodded. Not a clue, said one. You'll never win the race if you don't know what over, under, and in between is, said Peg. We have a big problem. Looks like there's a place to learn new things here, too. Oh, said Cat, who had slipped and fallen towards some arrows. Oh, there's arrows. Great work, Assistant Coach Cat, said Peg. The penguins can follow the arrows. So, let's see here. The penguins zoomed down the hill again, this time following the arrows. Over, shouted Peg. The penguins jumped over. Oh, right, because the arrow's pointing up. Oh, this one's pointing down. Under, shouted Peg. And the penguins ducked under. Oh, yes, perfect. In between, shouted Peg. And the penguins skied right in between the flags, right, because the arrows are pointing in between. It helps them. They did it, yelled Peg. Problem solved. I like all this problem solving. But the problem wasn't solved. Oh, the penguins were skiing out of control at full speed, away from the stadium. We've got a really big problem, said Peg. Peg and Cat skied along shouting, over! Oh. Under! Oh, yeah, under. Oh, they've learned that technique. In between! Oh, yeah, you don't want to hit the igloos. You want to go in between the igloos. The penguins skied on, up and down the snowy slopes, over, under, and in between things to keep from crashing. They smashed through snow piles, zoomed up snow ramps and high into the air, and did amazing mid-air flips before soaring down to land, said Penguin. They're landing. What did they land on? Oh, "We're not actually on land," said another penguin. "We seem to be on a piece of ice in the middle of the water." Peg heard Ramon's voice coming from the stadium. He was announcing the start of the race, but the penguins couldn't reach land. "The penguins are missing the race," cried Peg. "I'm totally freaking out." Cat held up his paws. Totally freaking out. "Cat's right," said Peg. "I need to count backwards from 5 to calm down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I feel nice and calm." As Peg counted, Cat dropped a big snowball and rolled it across Peg's ski. "You're an amazing assistant, Coach Cat," said Peg. "If we use the skis to make a bridge, the penguins can go across them." In no time, the penguins were on land and off to the races. Right. So she was able to calm herself down, and then she was able to think clearly about a great idea. "Oh, I'm going to use that technique." At the stadium, the race had begun. The polar bears skied towards the low hurdle, but instead of going over, they went crash. The walruses made it to the second hurdle, but instead of going under, they went crash. Okay, what do we have here? The squirrels made it to the flags, but instead of going between, they went crash. Then the penguins skied up to the starting gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, we're the penguins, watch us soar, they chanted. Oh, penguins. And soar they did. The 4 penguins skied over one hurdle, under another hurdle, and in between the flags, all the way to the finish line. They were animal game champions. Woohoo! Yelled their little proud coaches, Peg and Cat. Problem solved. Oh, that's the end of that fun story. I love reading that to you today. Have a lovely day. Go play in the snow.